do you try hard to be fitting in with your looks and how you carry yourself, or what's your stand there?
See, I look at it from two perspectives. One is there is a necessity that uh, I would say I would do certain things to comfort the other person, but to make him comfortable, to build in that trust factor, there are certain things that you have to do when it comes to money, like at least a basic presence, so that he can, from the first looking, and build in that trust factor, right? But there are other things what I see where people try and do fancy cars, buy fancy cars, even when they don't need it, right? Just to fit into a particular circle or a cycle. That is something which I don't believe in. I would rather do it to comfort someone, but not try and fit into someone else's shoe or some society standards that you need to be in a particular way. I would not do that to the extreme ends, because there are society sometimes takes it to way too extreme,
Extremes.
right? And read a couple of articles recently where a couple of influencers, right, who just to keep their presence alive used to rent cars and show that I own so many cars.
Really?
Yeah.
And I was like, that is such a big foolishness. What are you trying to achieve through do that? Rather, I have little bit of money. I know my society. I know my people who I want to be around, and I would rather do that rather than trying to please the entire world by doing something else which I don't, which I am not.
Yeah. So you're very grounded at this point with money.
More than, yeah.
Actually, this article was there about Priyanka Chopra. So there was a time in her career, I think around 10 years before, when she was not doing well, like really not doing well. And she bought the first luxury car, like this particular, I don't know if it was a Rolls Royce or whichever that luxury car segment is. She was the first one to buy that in India. I think it was a new model or something. I don't remember right now which one it is. And it was in the news that she did that only to show that she's not facing any financial issues and everything is going fine. Even right now, there are news, right, that she's facing a lot of financial crisis. They're not doing well. That's why they didn't come for Ambani wedding, because Ambani didn't pay for the flight tickets. Or yeah, it's in the news.
Oh, is it?
See, Gen Z's and
I'm not.
we know.
Me neither. I'm like, oh.
And that's why she didn't come for Parniti's wedding also, because that was not paid. But recently she came for a Bulgari's event, because obviously Bulgari is paying her. Yeah. So, and that's how bad. And so they stay in a very nice, luxurious house in somewhere in US, right, where she stays. That's has a lot of celebrities, and they have now filed a lawsuit against the people who sold it, saying that it was in a default state. They've moved to a much smaller house. It's because of the financial constraint that she's saying. So I'm a very active Reddit user, and these conspiracy theories are there on Reddit. But it does seem like they say that she's just putting up a facade that that she's filed a lawsuit and all everything. But the real factor is that she's not able to pay the mortgage, which is there on the property, which is why she's doing all this, because she's facing financial constraints. Nick's concert, like her husband's concerts, are not doing well. There were apparently tickets that were going for free on the last day, which they were selling outside the venue because there were no people to come in. And they wanted it should look full, right, for the next marketing gimmick that it's going well. So all of that was happening. So that situation where you said that we have to pretend someone, I think Priyanka and Nick fit in the fire.